Howdy everyone, it's Wayne with Getting Outdoors, and wanted to talk a little bit about wood chips today and how to get them absolutely free. Now, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. Now, those who know our gardening style, we use the roof stout gardening style with deep mulch, but there's also Back to Eden, which uses wood chips. Essentially, it's all the same. It's just a deep mulch system, so whether you use hay, wood chips, or whatever it is, as long as you're using some kind of deep mulch, it's going to keep in the moisture and keep out the weeds. That's what you're looking for. But wood chips is something that's a little harder for me because living out in a rural area, we don't have a lot of tree trimming companies that just come running up and down our country roads out here. So the places like Chip Drop and others don't necessarily work. But let me show you how we can get free wood chips still. Well, here's part of the wood chip pile that I got absolutely free. Now, the stuff here kind of in the middle that you see, it's lighter, that was dropped off by Chip Drop. If you go out to chipdrop.com and put in your address, there's tree companies that are always looking to drop off all of their chips that they have mulched up. And so that's easy when you're in a more of a city environment, because there are always tree companies that are going up and down different streets, and they'll come and they'll drop it right off into your driveway or yard. Now, I will say that that may not be ideal for some people, because these chips, this was, again, this right up in here was 2 different drops, and it really wasn't too big of drops. A friend of mine had a company that dropped some off at her house, and she let them know that I would take some chips, and they did that as they were done with their project around my area. So the problem around here is I live in a rural area, and so there's not a lot of tree trimming that goes on. Some of the power companies on easements and stuff will cut down stuff, but a lot of times they already have places that will actually buy the chips, for them. They'll take them in huge loads to compost disposal places. So I got those again from Chip Drop. Sorry, she got it from chipdrop.com, and then swung them over to me. But I started thinking, well, if others in the town close to me is also doing the same thing, maybe they're getting more than what they need, because I hear that sometimes you can get up to 5-7 yards of chips dropped off in your driveway, and they don't tell you when they're coming or how much they're going to be dropping off. And so that can be a handful. Well, that happened. I just went out to Facebook Marketplace, and I was able to go with my son and fill up this trailer, and then also that trailer right over there. I was able to fill that one up there too. Now, I've taken about half of that trailer over there out and started putting a little bit in my garden. As some know, I'm using the roof stout style of gardening, which again is just a deep mulch garden system that uses hay and straw, which I really like because it decomposes and gives the soil a lot of nutrients. But there's also Back to Eden that uses the same method, but they use wood chips. So I wanted to kind of do a little experiment, and I put about half of the bed in those wood chips there. So I'll pull that other trailer around and bring it over here. But you can see, so this darker area was from this trailer here. I just had unloaded that one. This other little pile right in here that's darker was just from the back of the truck bed. This one couple, I think they got something like 7 yards dumped off in their front yard, and they were using it for their garden and flower beds and stuff in the back. Well, all I could use was a couple yards, so they put it up on Facebook Marketplace. Free wood chips, come and get them. Now, I got these from 2 different families, and both families, it was, you know, they certainly didn't have to, but they helped load it up too. So that's only downside with, you know, not getting it delivered, is you're gonna have to put a little bit of work into it, and which is, you know, no problem for me. I'm going to use these wood chips for compost. I want to expand our garden next year, and I want to try to, you know, save a little money on the dirt, and so I'm gonna try composting. Plus, we'll see what this looks like in our own garden, and see if we can, you know, build that base up using the wood chips, and instead of, you know, straw and hay. Out here again in the rural country, I can get straw and old hay and stuff a lot easier than I can get wood chips. So if I'll just go ahead, and I'm going to stay on that chipdrop.com site. I've got my name on there, and they say, you know, if there's someone in the area, the arborist will look up who's in the area and come and drop it off. So hopefully that works out. But just wanted to kind of show you that you can get some free wood chips. May have to put a little bit of work in to it. You may have to scour and find out where it's at and go get it, but it can be done. So if this was good information, I hope you want to share it. You know, share this video out to your counterparts. Also, if you like it, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. God bless. Have a good day.